Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you stopped by today, especially since I haven't stopped by in like 2 months. I'm still doing art and I'm still filming things, just not as much as I normally do because, well, life. Moving into a new house, dealing with all the things going wrong with said new house, which is not new, it's just new to us. It's actually quite old. And then also dealing with Axel and him having some health issues and stuff, and I'm just trying to spend more time with him and make sure that he's comfortable. But anyways, I'm still doing art, like I said, just kind of more in the mood to draw right now and paint. So I'm going to be kind of putting more of that stuff out. I'm going to do more crafting stuff as well still. Like I do have another art doll video in the process of being worked on. It's actually a collaboration with somebody. So that should be the next video, if not like after a few. Also, I'm gonna try and start doing some shorts because why not? Maybe it'll get me to make more if I'm making little short videos because I feel like I'm just not posting enough and I really miss posting. Anyways, for today's video, after my long monologue, today I'm actually sketching out a design for a Dungeons and Dragons character. I've actually never played and I'm still trying to figure out how to set up the stats, so we won't be talking stats or anything too much in this video. I just wanted to kind of make a cool story for a character, and we're going to figure out the stats and stuff later. But yeah, I'm going to kind of sketch out and kind of explain what I have so far, and I thought it'd be a fun, just relaxing drawing video. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so first off, before we get into my character details, I kind of wanted to explain the pose. So I haven't done a lot of human drawings almost at all. If I have, it's been so long ago. So I'm really not good at the anatomy, and I wanted to give myself an easy but like really cool pose. Plus I wanted to show off the hair. So I figured a walking off into the distance pose would be really cool. I know you can't get much of the character in this, but it's kind of just like I still haven't fully developed it at this point, so I thought it would be a good way to just ease into the character design. So my character was mainly built around the pet that she carries around, which is a giant hermit crab. So I wanted to make her very nomadic and giving her kind of like a landing on a beach and being raised by giant hermit crabs type story. So I started her off with a normal-ish name. I went with Elizabeth Thornwood because I thought it sounded really pretty, and it kind of sounds like a character that would be in a series of books that I like reading. But she's going to be renaming herself when she gets of age to Cordella, which means daughter of the sea. I thought that'd be really cool. So kind of had to give Cordella a little bit of a tragic backstory to get to this point. So my idea was her and her family, when she was very young, were on a ship going somewhere and it was attacked by pirates. She was one of the only survivors who washed up on shore. At the time, this island was being visited by a herd, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the correct term for a bunch of hermit crabs, but a herd of giant hermit crabs. And I do have her companion hermit crab actually quite small for this species. My idea is these crabs get so large that you could literally ride inside of their shells when they're at the bottom of the ocean. So very, very large hermit crabs, and her companion pet is kind of a juvenile of the herd. Anyways, these hermit crabs are very peaceful, only eating kind of scavenging things, so nothing that is alive. They don't hunt. So because Cordella was still alive, they ended up bringing her food and just letting her kind of coexist with them. By the time they were ready to leave the island, they became very attached to her and she just became a member of the herd. I really need to figure out a better term instead of herd. We'll fix that later. Now, I haven't written down the stats for her and her hermit crab yet. I still need to figure that out, but in both of their stories and their characteristics, I've given them details which should help give me both negative and positive traits so that I can make a very well-balanced character. Now, of course, I want her to be a good fighter. I think she'll end up being mostly fighting. Don't know what class to give her just yet. I need to figure that out. But to help with like more negative traits, obviously she's being raised by hermit crabs alone in the ocean with like no like human contact. So she's going to be very socially awkward. And then I thought it would be kind of funny for her to be a little jealous of her fellow hermit crabs and their shells, so she could develop a bad habit of collecting things that are pretty, like shiny rocks or jewelry, kind of developing a bad habit of pickpocketing people, but being really bad at it. I thought it'd be really funny for her to just love grabbing things from people and stuff because she's so socially awkward. She doesn't understand she can't keep things that are other people's stuff, but she's so bad at sneaking to try and get the things, she always gets caught. So, never actually manages to successfully pickpocket anything. And then I'm gonna make her kind of very hesitant around other human beings. I think she's very untrusting of them because of her experience with being attacked by pirates. So, yeah, does not get along with human characters, which works fine because when I do play with her, the other people that I'm going to be playing with, their characters are basically not going to be human. So, would work perfectly fine in a team scenario. Now, obviously, I haven't played with her. I'll probably have to adjust the background of her a little bit to make more sense. I've already found a few, like, story plot holes. Like, I don't know how she became good at fighting. I need to figure that out. But, anyways, with her hermit crab, I decided to name him Deadblow, DB for short. So, the main reason for that is Deadblow is a type of hammer. So, how Deadblow is going to be used in this is he's going to be a companion and an add on to a weapon. So, I thought of a really cool mechanic where Cordella will have maybe, let's just say, an oar, because that's what I'm drawing in this. She'll have a wooden oar, and Deadblow will grab the end of the oar and basically turn that weapon into a large hammer, and his shell would be the part that you would end up swinging and hitting people with. Also, because he is a crab and he has limbs and stuff, he can grab onto things just like the back end of a hammer and pry things off or do things like that. So yeah, he's a kind of a pet and a weapon at the same time. And also, again, because he's a living creature, I thought it would also be cool, just like Thor's hammer, he could actually run back with the oar, so like you could throw him if you needed to. Anyways, more into DB's backstory is he more just kind of grew up with Cordella. He's pretty much the same age, that's why he's so little. So he's probably, I'd say by the time we're doing this, the character's probably 20s, like mid 20s. So yeah, he'd be roughly about 20 years old, which for his species would also be like very, very baby because they get massive. They grew up together, they bonded, they just are best friends, and he decided that he was going to leave with her when she decided to leave the herd of hermit crabs. I really need to find a better term. Now, even though DB has a really like cool badass name, I wanted to give him just a really like funny personality where he is constantly looking for a new shell, so he'll probably be trying on random things. I got this idea from Another Crab's Treasure. It's a game I've been playing, and I thought it'd be a really cute thing to have him just show up wearing random objects while he's trying to find a new shell because he's outgrowing his current one. But yeah, he'll just kind of wander off. If he finds something that he thinks will work as a shell, he will try his hardest and do whatever it takes to get that thing on him. Could, in a way, make him more of a pickpocket, maybe even better than Cordella. And then I wanted to give him like two things that he really hates, but I wanted the story and what they are to be kind of funny. So one is mangoes and the other is chickens. So with the mangoes, Cordella's favorite snack is going to be mangoes. But one day when they were younger, a mango fell and hit Cordella on the head. obviously didn't hurt or do anything, but being very protective, DB now refuses to let mangoes go anywhere near Cordella. So she has to try and sneakily eat mangoes, and we know from her stats that I'm going to make, she's really bad at that. So she's not going to be able to eat mangoes. And then with the chickens, I figured another thing that could have happened in their youth is Cordella had to save DB from a chicken that wanted to sit and sleep on his shell, and it kept pooping on him, and he got really upset, and she had to save him from that chicken. So he holds grudges. I'm gonna make it where, like, if you kind of like wrong him, he not gonna forgive you. He's just be like, nah. So yeah, he will not forgive all of chicken kind for the one chicken that was pooping on him, and he will hunt them down. But yeah, other than not being able to forgive very well, I think DB is just going to be a very sweet, funny little character until it's time to fight. I just wanted to make him really cute, but also, like, deadly. Okay guys, and that is Cordella, my D&D character. I can't wait to use her in a game. Again, I haven't played before, so I'm really excited. And I still need to set up her stats and class. I keep forgetting that I need to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that, and I can actually play with her. I just need to figure out when we're gonna get together and do so, because I think that'll be really fun. And then again, going to start making some shorter content just because I want to post something, and I just haven't had the time to really make large projects fast enough to post, and I figured let's start small, and I haven't done shorts before, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll probably have a few painting videos and maybe a few like sculpting projects. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw whatever I feel like making out there and see if you guys like it. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was really different, but I'm gonna try and do other things because I need to get out of this rut and try stuff. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time.